My name is Samson Parker, and it's spelled S-A-M-P-S-O-N. Good soil health is important to the farm because it helps build up the soil, which increases the yield at the end of the season. After we harvest the corn, we go through with a mower, mow down the corn stalks, and we leave all the stubble and stuff on the ground. It helps build up the soil. And then we come through and after that, and we plant a winter crop. We usually grow wheat after the corn to help stabilize the soil. The benefits I see from doing it is it helps the soil retain moisture at the end of the season, and it carries it over into the spring. And when we come in and spray, we kill all the weeds and stuff, and we replant, and it helps hold the moisture in and keeps it from eroding during the wintertime. As far as how easy it is to implement this practice, it's pretty easy. I mean, it's really pretty simple. You just, like I said, we go through and mow down the corn stalks, and we go back in and we just top dress with wheat to help control the erosion at the end of the season, and then we just come back in the spring and spray, and we replant. So it's less work, and it helps the bottom line, helps the yield at the end of the season. Our yield at the end of the season has really started to go up since I have started these practices, and that makes a big difference at the bottom line. As far as the more yield you have, the more profit you have at the end of the season. So here on the farm, we did not use any support of any grants or anything. We pretty much self-funded. But what we did have to do, we had to go out and buy a no-till planter, which we had before. We only had a planter that would plant after you plow the ground. It wasn't a no-till planter. So we did have to go out and purchase a new planter for here, which is actually better because, like I say, again, it saves time, it saves money, and it saves a lot of fuel, which fuel is as everyone knows, fuel is very expensive. So it probably cut my costs at least in half. I would say to other farmers considering these practices, it's the only way to go. I mean, I was old school before. I love to plow the soil up, turn it over, smell the dirt, smell the diesel fuel, but it's all cost and it's a lot of time. So now it will save you time, it will save you money and save fuel, save wear and tear on your equipment, and you just go in and spray and plant your corn and you're good to go.